Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariane, and in this video I share with you why I left my job to start a business on Instagram. And by the end, I want you to see that you can actually do the same and also leave your job to start a business on Instagram. So the reason why I actually decided to leave my job was because I was burning out. But I didn't know that I was burning out for a very long time, because for me, burning out was when you were working too much, you were overworked, you were doing long hours, and therefore you were exhausted. And what I discovered is that actually the definition of burnout by the World Health Organization is nothing about doing long hours. So the definition of burnout by the World Health Organization is actually composed of three elements that have nothing to do with how much you work. The first element is a feeling of energy depletion and exhaustion. The second element is an increased mental distance with your job. And the third element is feelings of negativism and cynicism towards your job. So if this definition is making you realize that actually you might also be burnt out, you can leave a little flame here in the comments below so we feel that we are not alone and everyone else feels that they're not alone as well. And I want you to get rid of all the guilt and everything that you might feel of being burnt out, especially if, like me, you are in a great company with a great team and rather okay tasks, you know, like it's not hell, right? But still you're not feeling good, because what it means being burnt out is actually, you know, you might imagine that you are a candle, and you, as a candle, you get consumed by things that are not things you thrive for. And so actually when you are burnt out is that you have been doing too much of things that don't matter to you, and you have been like literally burnt out. So there is no place for guilt. If you are burnt out, you're simply burnt out because you haven't been doing enough of things that make you thrive and that matter to you. So then after that, when you discover that you're actually burnt out and that you're not thriving in life, you are faced with a choice. Do you want to keep spending the hours of your life doing something that doesn't make you thrive and that consumes the little beautiful candle that you are? Or do you want to start doing something that actually makes you thrive, that actually makes you feel joy, and that can only actually bring you happiness at the end of the day? And if you are not convinced yet in 2 minutes of videos that you should actually maybe leave your current job, you can check out this video that I made about exactly that, where I go more in depth about why it is important that you actually thrive in life. Because your life matters, my dear. And so when it comes to my little story, I thought that if I stay in a job that doesn't make me happy, that drains me and that burns me out, then I am not loving myself and I am not taking good care of myself. So I thought that at the end of the day, it was smarter on the long term and on the long run of my life to choose a path where, yes, I would work my ass off probably, but it was better than staying in something just for the sake of money. And that takes us to our second point. I actually understood that I could make money online. I was following a lot of entrepreneurs and very inspirational accounts, like you probably are as well. And you know, you see these like success stories all the time of people making a living and making a good living out of Instagram and social media. These people probably, you know, they're not gods. They are just people who worked their ass off and they got where they are because they didn't give up. I just thought, okay, these people are actually the proof that I can do it too. And so I chose Instagram because, as you probably know, Instagram has 1 billion active users per month, and it is a very meeting and connection friendly platform with the stories, with the DMs and everything. And it's also a very visual and aesthetic platform, which is something that I like a lot. And so when I left my job, I started implementing these content strategies that I teach now in my coaching program. And I was able to find my first amazing clients within 2 months of starting my business, which, you know, shows that you can get places when you want to and when you put in the effort. And so it is only 2 months after starting my coaching business that I was able to make more than what I used to make when I was working as a lawyer in Paris. And so the point, so the point that I want to make with this video, and I actually want to show you that you can do the same, because I don't have anything special, I'm not exceptional in any way. What I did was that I just went with the talents, the natural talents and inclinations that I have, and I decided to actually start sharing them. And that is a very big mindset shift that I've had. The skills that I naturally have and the things that comes easy to me are things that I can actually monetize, and there is nothing bad with that. And I'm gonna dive deeper into that in my video next week about money mindsets, how you can fix your mindset to welcome more money in your life, because you know, money is nice and it's also very convenient. And so that's actually what I did. I allowed myself to use these natural skills. People come naturally to me for to get advice. And so that is the third thing when it comes to leaving your job and starting a business on Instagram, is that you have to leverage your natural talents and your natural skills. And if when you hear that you're like, no, but Ariane, I don't have any natural skills, like what are you telling me about? I'm just like, you know, watching YouTube and geeking somewhere. I disagree. So if you don't know what your natural skills are, you can check out this video where I share, actually I run you through an exercise to identify your different types of skills, and you will see that you can actually put them together in something very nice and also happiness making. Because that's the thing, and it gets back to being burnt out. When you use things that you are naturally comfortable in, that you actually genuinely enjoy doing, these things don't burn you out. These things bring you joy, they bring you happiness, they make you feel purposeful, you have a positive impact on the world, like all these things that are super great and that, you know, preserve the beautiful candle that you are. So of course, being good at something is not gonna make everything happen magically, because you have to know a bit of strategy and a bit of Instagram strategy. If you are curious about this, I explained in this video how I got to my first paying clients, so you can check it out. It's a very good video. So for today, after watching this video, you can start thinking about what are the things that actually bring you joy, that make you happy, the things that make you light up. Is it food? Is it fitness? Is it helping others with relationships? You know, anything. Start thinking about this, because these things are the things that come naturally to you, that they are the things that you are good at. And you know what? And we're going to talk about this next week. These talents that you've been given them to actually monetize them and be the change you want to see in the world. I'll see you guys next week. I hope you like this video, and take care in the meantime. Bye bye.